Hey, what is going on, everybody? You are back with the Real PG for another NFL player props video for today, Sunday, November the 27th. Before we get into the video, if I could please ask you guys to smash that like button. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to get subscribed and hit that bell button for the most up-to-date information on player injuries, player line movement, and anything else in regards to today's slate. Last but not least, there's going to be three very important links in the description section. First one is for the Discord, which is an extension of this YouTube community. It's about 600 like-minded people constantly talking NBA, NFL, NHL, Prizepicks, Thrive, you name it, 24/7, constant moving in there. You can come in, talk in the main chat, sit around, listen, whatever you want to do, be an active member, be a listener, whatever is best for you. If you want to check out the big hits, you can see all the wins we've been having in here. The testimonial section is in regards to the Patreon specifically. You can come check that out. Again, all this on your own time. Feel free to check it out. Next is going to be a link for the paid Patreon. You can come check that out on your own time as well. This is the kind of stuff I'm posting. These are all the picks I have for you for tomorrow's NFL slate. So there is a bunch of them. I also give my top 6 favorite for Prizepicks and my top 4 favorite for Thrive. So that is something you're going to want to check out. If getting behind this paywall is something you are interested in, you can get it for $20 for the base package per month or $40 for the top tier all access package. But right now, the third link in the description is going to be your best friend. It is the Thrive Fantasy link. I am running a promo with Thrive Fantasy right now through the 21st of December. You can sign up anytime between now and December 21st, and you will get my top tier Patreon, which normally runs $40 per month, for free until the end of 2022. All you're going to do is follow 3 simple steps. You're going to head on over and click that Thrive link. You're going to sign up with my promo code, capital letters PG. You're going to deposit $10 minimum. You can deposit as much as you like, and they will match 100% up to $100, meaning you will get $10 free if you deposit 10. If you deposit 50, you'll get 50 for free. If you deposit 100, you will get 100 for free. Last but not least, you're going to play in any one paid entry. Once you've done all 3 of those things, use my promo code capital PG upon sign up. Deposit a minimum of $10 and played in one paid entry. You're going to head on over to the Discord, send me a message, and let me know, hey man, I've taken care of the Thrive requirements. This is my username, this is my email, and from there I will take control. I will check with Thrive, make sure you've gotten everything taken care of, and from there I will get you into the Patreon free until the end of the year. So again, check out Thrive Fantasy. It is a great way to get different, to have a second sports book, to be able to play DFS and have traditional player props on the same site, and to get top tier Patreon for free till the end of the year. With that being said, guys, let's hop into these picks. We're going to start on over at Thrive Fantasy today. So I'm going to be digging through these props with you guys quick. There's a lot of scrolling to do, so we're going to find the props that we are liking over here. The first one I do like is Russell Wilson over 18.5 completions. I do prefer the attempts prop, but they don't offer it, so I am totally okay with the 18.5 completions. This is probably my least favorite play of the 3 I will be giving. Next, we are going to be looking at Lamar Jackson over 199.5 pass yards. If we dig into Pinnacle and we take a look at this line, let's jump into this game and look at Lamar Jackson and see what Pinnacle is talking about. So over 206.5 passing yards on Pinnacle, minus 138 to the over, plus 104 to the under. Lock that in. There's some amazing value there. Plus you are getting 7 yards of discount over at Thrive Fantasy. Again, guys, check them out. Last but not least, the third play of the day, we are digging into this Miami game. There's a lot of good things happening in Miami. This offense is moving on all cylinders, and with no Raheem Mostert tomorrow, Jeff Wilson is a big time target. We're going to be looking at his rush yards plus receiving yards and the over 97.5. If we jump into this game on Pinnacle, we take a look. I do prefer just the receptions or the receiving yards prop for Jeff Wilson, but again, it is not offered, so I am totally okay with the rushing and receiving. If we look at just the receiving yards, they've already been bumped up to 15.5 from 13.5, minus 131 to the over, so at least 16 yards receiving we're expected to have. 81.5 rush yards, this was bumped, it was just at 78.5 like 10 minutes ago. Minus 120 to the over, minus 110 to the under, counting for 82 yards. 82 and 16 more is 98. What do we need over on Thrive? 97.5. We're in there. Lock it in. Jeff Wilson over 97.5. We are there. Those are the three plays I've got for you on Thrive, guys. Russ Wilson over 18.5 completions. Lamar over 199.5 pass yards. And Jeff Wilson Jr. over 97.5 rush and receiving yards. Go ahead and send that one. Next, let's hop on over to Prizepicks, where I am going to be giving you today. I got all my plays on up there. I'm going to be giving you my 3 favorite plays over here. We're going to be starting off with Mr. Derrick Henry, and we're going to be looking at his rushing touchdown. Hit this in 3 of the last 5 games. I'm liking it a lot against Cincinnati. Derrick has scored in 2 of the last 3 games against Cincinnati. He has hit a touchdown in 3 of the last 5. Let's hop in to this game and take a peek at Derrick Henry and what his prop is at right now for a touchdown. See if it has moved. It has a little bit. It was minus 141. It's currently minus 133 to the over, plus 101 to the under. More than enough value from me. Again, Derrick Henry is a huge rushing threat, as we all know. He can break those long 60-yard touchdowns every single game, and against a rush defense like the Cincinnati Bengals, I don't see him having any issue if they get to the goal line. So go ahead and lock that in as play number 1 on Prizepicks. Derrick Henry over 0.5 touchdowns. Next, we're going to be looking at Christian McCaffrey and his over 34.5 receiving yards. CMC has hit this in 4 of the last 5. If we jump into the Niners game, take a peek at Christian McCaffrey's props. So we can see CMC comes in at a whopping minus 145 over 35.5 yards. You're getting 1 yard of discount at a minus 145 to the over, plus 110 to the under. Sign me up. Sign me up. They also do offer over 4.5 receptions. He's only hit this in 3 of the last 5, but the line is also great on that at minus 156 to the over, plus 110 to the under. I don't mind either way. I do prefer the receiving yards, though. Last but not least, we are going to be going back to Jeff Wilson Jr. He is in quite the spot tomorrow with no Mostert. Mostert is doubtful right now. It is 1:30 a.m. on Sunday morning. I'm sure he will not be playing, but he is doubtful right now. 2 props of Jeff's I like a lot. Over 13.5 receiving yards. He has crushed this in the 3 games that he has seen a passing target, which he will certainly see a passing target as the lead running back tomorrow. I also love the Jeff Wilson rushing touchdown. Obviously, he's only hit this in the last game because Mostert is carrying that weight normally. Mostert is gone. They are playing Houston, the worst defense against the rush. We can look at Jeff Wilson. Now I'll show you why I'm so high on his receiving yards, but also why I like the touchdown, but the touchdown doesn't have quite as much equity in it. So let's scroll on down. Jeff Wilson Jr. Like I said, he is up to 15.5 receiving yards at minus 135, minus 131 to the over, plus minus 101 to the under. The touchdown comes in at minus 127 to the over, minus 104 to the under, so only 4 points of difference, which is literally nothing. So if you like his receiving yards better, you can go ahead and take that. If you like his touchdowns more, go ahead and take that. I like them both equally. We will throw in his receiving yards just because I do think that is probably the better value, even though I do think the touchdown is possible to be more likely because I'm sure they will see the goal line more than a couple times in this game. So with that being said, guys, there's 3 picks over at Thrive, 3 picks at Prizepicks. I wish you the best of luck tomorrow, guys. Make sure to load up for tomorrow's slate. It is actually a pretty nice Sunday slate. I wish you guys the best of luck if you're going to be tailing. Again, make sure to check out Thrive Fantasy. It is great to have a second sportsbook if nothing else. And if you don't want to use it for a second sportsbook, use it to get the free Patreon. Use it as a try it before you buy it kind of thing. Use it as whatever you would like. Just take advantage of what I'm willing to give back to my community. I appreciate everybody's support, and I want to show my support back, and this is the best way I can think to do it, by giving away my most valued service for free until the end of the year. Until the next one, guys, best of luck and peace.